Hi, we're back again in ratio and fraction, and this is the video part 2. And if you haven't watched the video part 1, so please watch first the part 1. Okay, so in part 2 what we are going to talk, actually we have talked all about the goal of fraction and ratio and fraction. There are three goals that we are studying in this lesson. The first one, write the ratio in terms of actual number and groups. The second one is expressing the ratio as a fraction. And the third one, find how many times one value as large as another if we have the ratio. So what is the part 2 all about? The part 2 will talk more about the last one, finding how many times one value as large as another. So this is the part 2 all about. Okay, ready? Okay, let's start with the example of this method. Okay, let's say we have a problem over here. Okay, so what is the problem? The problem is the amount of Stephanie's saving is 3 times as much as Alden's savings. Find the ratio of the amount of Stephanie's saving to the amount of Alden's saving. Okay, so we have the comparison right now. We compare Stephanie's saving and Alden's saving. Okay, and the sentence said Stephanie has 3 times. Okay, and as you know, the 3 times over here we can write it as fraction. We can write whole number into fraction, right? So if we have a whole number 3 times, so we can write it as 3/1. So this sentence, the first sentence, we can rewrite it into fraction. Yes, Stephanie's saving is 3/1 times as much as Alden's saving. And as you know from the part 1, if we have the comparison written in fraction, so we can write it in ratio, right? So what we compare right here, so we are comparing Stephanie's saving is, we are stating the Stephanie's saving compared to Alden's saving. So that's why Stephanie's saving is 3 and Alden's saving is only 1. So our ratio right now is the ratio of the amount of Stephanie's saving to the amount of Alden's saving is 3:1. Okay? Okay. Next. Still about the same problem, the same story between Stephanie and Alden, still 3 times, no difference at all, but this time we are having another person. Who is that? Cleo. Okay, let's say the amount of Cleo's saving is 2/3 of the amount of Stephanie's saving. Let's elaborate more about this sentence. The second sentence said stating about Cleo's saving when we compare to Stephanie's saving. Okay, get it? Okay, express the amount of Cleo's saving as a fraction of their total saving. So we are going to write Cleo's saving if we compare, when we compare to the total amount of saving of the 3 pupils. Okay, so what we get, still 3 times. This is what we got from the first before. From the previous page, we know that Stephanie to Alden is 3:1. I make it this one shorter, okay? So I don't need to write it long sentence, okay? But you know the meaning, right? It means this one is Stephanie saving, this one is Alden saving, okay? Okay, and then, from the second sentence, we note that Cleo is 2/3. From the fraction, we can write into ratio. So what is our ratio in the second sentence? We state Cleo to Stephanie. So Cleo is 2, Stephanie is 3. So our comparison, our ratio, the second one is Cleo to Stephanie. How many? Equal to 2 to 3. Get it? Okay. From the ratio, we can make it into bar models. I want to write it into bar models. From the first ratio, the bar model is, as it means, Stephanie A is Alden. So Stephanie having 3 units. Since this one is 3, okay, Alden is only 1 unit since this one is 1 unit. Okay, and from the second ratio, from the second comparison between Cleo and Stephanie, Stephanie is still 3 units. Oh, this one is already matched, right? See, Stephanie is already 3 units, so we don't need to change at all. Since this is 3 units, the first one is 3 units, the second one is 3 units, so stay the same, 3 units, no different at all. Just add directly Cleo. Cleo is 2. So Cleo is 2 units, okay? There you are. So can we find the total right now? Yes, the total is 3. plus 1 plus 2 equal to 6. Get it? Okay, so our problem, we are going to express the Cleo saving as a fraction. Remember, fraction of their total saving. So the amount of Cleo saving is 2 over 6. But remember, since we are writing in fraction, so we can simplify it. 2 over 3 is equal to 1 over 3. Okay, sorry, 2 over 6 is equal to 1 over 3. Okay, so the amount of Cleo saving is 1 over 3 of the total saving. 2 we get it from Cleo's unit over here, and 6 we get it from the total one, stating Cleo saving when we compare to the total. So 2 over 6 or equal to 1 over 3. Get it? Okay. So please always keep it in your mind. If we are talking a ratio, we can write it into at least 3 forms. The first one, of course, the ratio itself. The second one, we can write it as a fraction. Okay, and the third one, we can write it into how many times is it. Okay, and don't forget, between these 3 forms, we can write it from the fraction we can convert to ratio, from ratio we can convert to fraction, and then fraction we can write as how many times is it. The ratio also the same. Okay, so always keep it in your mind, we can state ratio in these 3 kinds of forms. Okay, that's all for the second part of this video. So see you again in the next video. Okay, see you, bye.